Welcome to the 2023 KOA training tape number 2. I'm Todd Gooding, coordinator of football officials for Southern Michigan football. Had some very interesting plays over the weekend of week 2. All plays that we can learn from, and a lot of positives actually from the past weekend. So we got a couple games under our belt. Let's use these plays as we get better and prepare for week 3. If you're a new official or official that wants to brush up on their mechanics, you might want to go into the library and watch Harper Creek at Battle Creek Central. This was an outstanding performance by this crew, mechanically sound, and one of the best performances I've seen in the few years I've been doing this. So well done by this crew. This is one play right here that exhibits their on-field performance. This is what sets line of scrimmage officials apart, plays like these right here. We have a cross-field mechanics play, and we have a pass catch hit here on the near side. And our head linesman, because it's the first half, will keep his depth, get his angle, officiate the play. The play comes up short of the line to gain. Officiates the play, and in tandem with a good line of scrimmage partner cross field, he's going to read that and pass catch hit, and he's going to get the spot. This is about as good as you can do it right here. So well done by this crew. Give you one more look at live speed. Just a great job. So we'll keep this play in the old library for some definite training here. Well done by these guys right here. Pass catch hit. He's going to pick up his partner across field. Winds the clock, inbounds. Next snap will be from the 39. Well done. Just some KOB plays, kick out of bounds here. We seem to still mess these up a lot as officials, and be honest, I'm sure all the coaches don't know the actual rule, but since we're all on here together, we're all going to know now. Clear transparency on our part. First, suspect offsides here. Just remember that on onside kicks, we're going to be a lot more stringent on plane of glass because it creates an advantage. This one's tough. But once they get 1 foot down over the line on the kick, then we're probably going to bang this for offsides. But we're showing this play, just a reminder, we got a kick out of bounds, and they're going to get 4 options on this play. And we need to know what those are because I'm not sure we always do. So here we go. We aim to deliver here at the KOA training tape. So we got kick out of bounds options. Accept the 5-yard penalty from the previous spot and have K re-kick. Accept the 5-yard penalty from the succeeding spot. Put the ball in play at the inbound spot, 25 yards beyond the previous spot. Or they can decline the penalty and put the ball in play at the inbound spot. And if you want these, I know that I've sent out a handout on these in the past and can do it again this season if needed. Sideline maintenance, line of scrimmage officials. We've been doing this a while. Well done here by the head linesman. We cannot have players running up the restricted area. We understand there's a lot of spirit and passion in the game, and but we just can't have players in that restricted area. That's how we get officials hurt. Nice job here. That's a flag. So be cognizant of what we're doing here. We don't want to bring back touchdowns. So keep your players out of that restricted area, coaches as well. Another example here, punt play. We got a coach toeing the white line. Just can't have it. It's a safety violation, safety rule. So this has been in play going on about 8-10 years now. All started with a catastrophic injury in Texas. Formations, it's been a topic in the weekly bulletins. This is play 7 of the game, as you can see in your upper left-hand corner. This is right around what we would call, or really Gary Arthur would instruct, the warn zone. So we're not on the waist of the center. This is play 7. We're going to give you a warning right here. Any bit more that's egregious, it's going to be an automatic foul. Play 7 is different from play 77 in the game. So we're going to get this information on our 020 to our cross-field partner. In this case, this would be line judge first half. He's going to relay to the headlines on this near side. He's going to go to the coach. Hey, get your right tackle up. He's in the warn zone. If you don't give them a warning and they come out and they do the next play again, then you give them another warning. You let them get away with it till you're going to give them a warning. Once the coach has the warning, the player has the warning, then it's a foul. So make sure you get that information to them right away. We want to make formations legal if possible, but this is cheating. Okay, he's either running a draw off this or he's going to pass protect. And that creates an advantage for the tackle holding off this defensive end. So you've got both of them. Play action, could have ran a draw out of it. Get those formations legal. Another formation, kicks, where we have problems. This is clearly we got line judge punching off. So he has this receiver off. Got 2 in the backfield, and we got 2 H-backs right here. So clearly we got more than 4. That's a foul. The only thing that I'd like to gain out of this is both line of scrimmage officials should be cognizant of the illegal formation, and we want to get 2 flags down if possible on those. So this is a correct call. We just need to get 2 flags down from our line of scrimmage officials on an illegal formation. Play 92, we're going to look at a couple DPIs here. We're going to focus on the slot. And the video's not great on either of these DPIs, but I think there's enough here to warrant that we want to keep our flags in our pockets. Just simply not big enough. Does he create an advantage? Does he take something away? I don't think so. He's playing the ball. Suspect arm bar. Suspect arm bar. He is beat. He is in chase mode, but he's playing the ball the whole way. Another look at this. Not a good look. Another play here. Near side. Same matchup. Almost an identical play. Playing the ball. 2 players playing the ball. There's just nothing there. These are plays we want to stay off of. They have to be bigger than that. Left tackle, we're going to look at an offensive hold. Well done by the line of scrimmage official here. Gets outside the frame. There's restriction. It's at the point of attack. Creates an advantage. Takes away a step from the defender. So we need to ask ourselves if we're taking something away. Is it at the point of attack? Does it create an advantage? Those are all the boxes we want to check mentally before we throw a flag for offensive hold. Well done there. Finishes the play, cleans up. Really nice job here by the line of scrimmage official. Another look. We got a illegal block in the back call here. We're going to focus on 24 around the 20-25 yard line. Somewhat chase mode. We got a little bump on the side, so this is one we want to stay off. Let's not get too technical. It's on the side, not much contact. Defender survives it. I think that's one we can stay off of. We have a blind side block here. Again, player's a little bit out of phase, so that should raise our antennas, but that doesn't constitute an automatic foul. And he gets his hands up, so slow it down. Right there, you can see where his hands are extended. So we're not going to have a foul on this. We got to see these plays start to finish. 15-yarders are a safety foul, but they're also a big 15-yard penalty. So we can't miss. Arms are up. Extended. Side. So this is one we want to pass on. Let's see these plays start to finish if we're going to get a marker down. Another kick play. We're going to have a blind side block here. We're going to focus on this player at about the 30-yard line. Again, out of phase. Coming back. No open hands. Now, is it a violent collision? No. But I think we're going to kind of gauge that. If the defender goes to the ground, he's not able to absorb it enough. Oh, so this is one we want to get a flag down. Kicking game, sudden change plays, kicking game played in space. That's when we're going to see these. Another. Interesting play here. By rule, we have an illegal shift as 23 starting to go upfield at the snap. How I would recommend ruling on these is just keep the air in your belly just for an extra second. And if that pass goes to him, then throw your marker down. Otherwise, I'd go with a talk to on this. Again, technically, by rule, he's going upfield. So by the rule book, it's a foul. But our role and our job in these games is to manage the game. And I just think there's a lot bigger things out there than this. So if we're a line of scrimmage and we can digest this for an extra second or two and keep our flag in our pocket, then if we see the pass coming towards him, then flag it. Again, this is just a philosophy, and just we're always looking for ways just to manage the game. I don't think this creates much of an advantage. He starts to banana peel it up the field. So again, this is just a philosophy discussion on this. We have a second defender in. Again, we get a UNR foul on this. I don't think there's intent to punish. I don't think there's a direct hit on this play. We just got to remember this game's played at live speed and it's a contact sport. And I think this is just one, again, we can keep our flag in our pocket on this. Again, not a direct hit. And he's certainly not trying to punish. So I think we can go with a talk to on that. I get another look at it here. Yeah, they're just not. Enough said on that. Here's a play we do want out of the game. We got a receiver going across the middle. 3 takes aim at 3. We just need a wider field of vision. I don't know who can help with this. Certainly the back judge should have a look at it if he's in the proper position, and near side line of scrimmage here should have some cross field looks at this play. So this is in the category of DAB. You can put it blindside block, you can put it UNR, but this is a 15-yard safety foul. No need for this. Get this out of the game. But these are ones we can't miss. Make sure, there's only 5 of us out here. Let's have our piece of the pie. We have a suspect targeting on this play. We're going to keep an eye on 2 near side. We're going to have a high collision play here. Live speed. It's vicious, right? It's vicious. But I believe this is a correct no call. This is just a great football play by the defender. He gets his head to the side. He attempts to wrap up, and he drives through the tackle. There's no contact above the shoulders to the head or neck area. And it certainly looks bad. We just got to remember this game still is a contact sport, but in this case, this is illegal. This is a legal hit and a correct no call by the crew. So well done. In game speed, not easy. Really tough play here. Now, we don't see many of these, so this is for everybody's best interest, and that's why we share them. That's why we do these training tapes. So if you're going to be a referee and you're going to start in the middle of the end zone, that's fine, but we have to understand we're still responsible for the end line and the goal line. So we have a play, we have a fumble. The only thing being technical, we won't beanbag this because this is considered a backwards pass. And it's considered a loose ball. It's considered a loose ball play. So there's not going to be a penalty enforced from the beanbag. But in this instance, we got to decide what line we're covering, because it's going to be a second before that line of scrimmage can retreat, and he does a great job getting back. And this is why we don't leave on punts. Last year, we showed play after play where our line of scrimmage officials are leaving. We do not leave the line of scrimmage until the ball crosses the neutral zone. We have to understand that. And then in this instance, we're backed up to the goal line. So this is really well done by the head linesman to retreat, to help out, to box this play in. And then we just got to decide which end line we're going to cover, either the end line or the goal line as a referee. And in this case, the goal line's more important. So he gets there, nice athleticism and coverage by the crew. We just don't want to be hopping around when the ball's squirting around. So that was well done by that crew. We'll show it one more time. Just a play to learn from. These are tough plays because we never get any reps at these. So that's why, they say learn from your own mistakes, even though this wasn't a mistake, but you learn from other people. So in this case, you learn from your own plays. But we really improve and learn from other people's. Last play for the week 3 KOA training tape 2. Again, another field goal play. Again, well done by this crew. And this is a good crew discussion play. 9 seconds in the second quarter. Right? 70 is going to catch this forward pass. This would be a 70, I believe. But note, it's 4th down. And this is just a good crew discussion play for us to discuss in our pregame conferences. The only thing we don't want to do here is we don't want to kill this dead. An illegal touching, we want to let play out. The defender could come up with it, so our line of scrimmage official here shuts it down. So we just want to learn from this, but we do a good job of getting a foul on it. Referee gets a marker down, instantly knows that 70's not supposed to be catching the ball on this play, right? So well done. Get it right. But again, this play is for a crew discussion, and this is why we have our pregame conferences and leading up to games. We want to discuss plays like this and scenarios and learn now and know that the options are. Now, what if this is a PAT compared to a field goal, the carryover aspect of it? These are loss of down plays. So the defense can accept the 5 yards. So just things to talk about and learn from, and that's why we do these training tapes. So thank you for the video support. Thank you for tuning in. Let's have outstanding pre-games leading up to week 3. Let's get quality fouls. Let's not get too technical. Let's make it be their fouls. Let's be good dead ball officials, and let's deliver in week 3. Hope everyone had a safe and holiday weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.